Hello again everybody, my name is Mark and we are back for more lessons. So we are still in the book, Speakout Pre-Intermediate. Now again, before anything else, I would like to ask you a few questions. Okay, so don't forget to pause the video so that you will have time to answer my questions. Okay, so question 1. When did you buy your mobile phone? Okay, when did you buy your mobile phone? And question 2, tell me the features of your phone. Okay, so tell me the specs and features. Alright, so after answering those questions, we will now continue with today's chapter. It is 12.1 and the title for this chapter is Caught on Film. Now if you have your book with you, you can open it up on page 118. So 118. So you can follow us better with our review, okay? So yes, today's vocabulary is about films. So the genre of films. Okay, so first is an action movie. Okay, action. It's about shooting, war, okay? Fighting, like that, right? So action movie or action film. Okay, next is a comedy. Of course, a comedy is, yes, it's a movie or it's a film that makes you laugh. Okay, it's a funny movie. Okay, next is a fantasy movie. Okay, a fantasy movie is a movie that is usually it's about magic. It's not real. Okay, it's like Harry Potter or something, right? Next is a science fiction movie. Of course, also it's not real. It's about science. It's about robots. It's about outer space. Okay. So we usually call them sci-fi. Okay, it's a sci-fi film. All right. Next one is historical drama. Okay, a drama is about, of course, a drama is about love or something that is very sad. Okay, drama. Historical drama. It's about history, and yes, it's a sad history. Okay, like for example, love story during World War or something like that. Okay. Next one is a Western. Now, a Western movie or a Western film is, of course, American and European movies. Okay. Next one is a horror film. So it's a scary movie, horror. Okay, scary. Next is thriller. Also, it's scary, but the difference is thriller is usually a shocking movie. It surprises you. It shocks you. Okay, that's thriller. Okay. Next is a musical. Of course, a musical movie. You see a film where they sing and then they dance like that. So those are musical films. Okay. Next is a documentary, right? So every, for example, you remember like in your DVD units, like every unit in your DVD chapter in this book, it's a documentary. That means it's happening in real life. It's real, okay? It's a real life film, okay? Now let's try to practice each pronunciation. Again, you can read with me or you can repeat after me, okay? So let's start. An action film, a comedy, a fantasy film, a science fiction film, a historical drama, a western, a horror film, a thriller, a musical, and a documentary. Okay, so now let's try to give examples of each genre of movies. Okay, so let's try to give one. Okay, let's action film. Of course, there are a lot. So maybe I'm just gonna say the action film that I know. I'm gonna say Black Hawk Down. Okay, it's about the World War. Okay. Next, a comedy. Yes, I know a lot. Of course, one of my favorite comedians is actually Jim Carrey. So yeah, I'm gonna say Ace Ventura. Yes, it's very funny. Okay, you can watch it if you want. Right? Fantasy film, of course, the Lord of the Rings. You know, the Ring movie, right? Science fiction films. Okay, it's about outer space. Let's say Star Wars, very famous. Okay, a historical drama. I'm gonna say Pearl Harbor. Okay, so it is about the war between the U.S. and Japan, and there was a love story between that. So it's a historical drama. At the same time, it is action, historical drama. Okay. Next, a western. Yes, all the movies that I mentioned before, they are western movies. Okay, American movies, right? Horror film. Okay, of course. Let's see. The Ring. Okay, you know, in the TV, there's like the girl with the hair in front, very famous icon, right? Horror movie. And next is thriller is The Saw. Okay, it is about gruesome movie where he cuts his victims like that. So it's really bad. Next one, a musical. I'm gonna say La La Land. Yes, the latest musical, right? La La Land. They sing and it's a little story. And next one is a documentary. I'm gonna say there are a lot. So maybe documentary is That's It. It's a documentary about Michael Jackson. So yes, again, you can name your movies. Name a movie with each genre. Okay, try to think of a movie. All right. So let's go to the grammar part of today's chapter. Okay, and it is about reported speech. Okay, reported speech is actually a speech where somebody said that and then you will relay it to another person. Okay, so you will say it to another person. All right, so when you say a reported speech, for example, I play the guitar, and then you will say it to another person. The subject changes, of course. Okay, so you will change the subject, and this one is present simple, and it will be past simple. Okay, for example, somebody said, I play the guitar, and then you will say it to another. You can say, she said she played the guitar. Okay, it will be past simple. All right. Next is present continuous. It will be past continuous. Okay. They are watching a film. Okay. And then he told us they were watching a film. Okay, you change it to the past. All right. And for will, it would be would. Okay. I'll call you later. Right. She said she would call me later. Okay. And can to could, of course. So he can work until 9 o'clock. She told me he could work until 9 o'clock. Okay. So try to practice making sentences. For example, there's a friend. A friend will tell you something, and then you need to tell somebody about what he or she said. Okay, so you can practice these reported speech. All right. Remember the difference between said and tell. Okay. For usually tell is followed by an object. For example, he told me. I told her. Okay, I will tell you like that. But she said. Said is, of course, it's not followed by an object. Okay, right? And one more thing is if it's about habit. Okay, so if it's about a habit, you don't change the tense. Okay, like for example, let me read in your book. Because if you have your book with you, you can open on page 50. It's actually there. All right. So let me just read. When the present simple is used to describe a habit, okay, we don't need to change the verb tense in reported speech. For example, I get up at 6 a.m. So it's a habit. Every day I get up at 6 a.m. Right? So you can say, she said she gets up at 6 a.m. Okay, so it's a habit. So you don't need to change it. Right? For example, we don't eat meat. Okay, they told us they don't eat meat. Okay, all right. So you can actually practice making sentences is always good for you, right? So before I let you go, yes, that is it for our video. Yeah, before I let you go, I want to ask you a few questions. Okay, so question 1, what kind of movies do you like? And question 2, tell me about the last movie or film that you have seen. Okay, so tell me about it. You can write your answers in the comments below, or you can tell me your answers personally by visiting me here in Royal English. Okay, so again, my name is Mark, and I'll see you in the next video.